स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय Ramakrishna te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is a unique avatar, unique incarnation. Swami Vivekananda called him Avatar Varishtha, the best among all the incarnations. So Swami Vivekananda, such a learned man, he knew all the avatars, he had read in detail about Jesus, about Buddha, about Muhammad, about Zoroaster, about all the great avatars, Rama and Krishna. After reading all that, when Swami Vivekananda says that Sri Ramakrishna is Avatar Varishta, he is the best among the avatars, we cannot simply dismiss it. So it is a very powerful thought he has given. So what exactly did he mean? In our simple mind, if we begin to think, Swami Vivekananda himself first of all did not believe that Sri Ramakrishna was an avatar. Sri Ramakrishna himself used to say, I am he that was Rama, he that was Krishna, he is Ramakrishna here in this body. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell several times to Naren. Naren would not accept it. I will not believe it. He did not believe, not for 1 year or 2 years, all the 5 years he was with him. And at the last stage, when Sri Ramakrishna was about to pass away after a few days, then also he is standing in the presence of Sri Ramakrishna and doubting, is he really Rama and Krishna? Is he the real avatara? Is he a real incarnation? He is thinking in his mind. And Sri Ramakrishna was a person who knew the minds of everyone, not only those that are near him. Anywhere, all their minds he knows. He is the indweller of all. So immediately Sri Ramakrishna started telling, Naren, even now you are doubting. He that was Rama, he that was Krishna, he is Ramakrishna in his body. Narendranath was thinking in his mind. He has been telling this one several times. Now he is almost on the deathbed. So now he is going to leave this body in Samadhi. At this time if he tells, nobody will tell a lie when somebody is dying. Because they make all real declarations. What you call it, the death will, all real things. These are all the real assets I have, these are all the real liabilities I have, this I have to give, this I have to recover. All true things they say. During the time of death, till now, perhaps no human being is born who can tell lies. So Swamiji is testing Sri Ramakrishna like that. Now he is about to pass away. Now if he declares, I am Rama and I am Krishna, I will believe. Immediately Sri Ramakrishna is thinking, he says, Naren, even now your doubt has not gone. He that was Krishna, he that was Rama, he is Ramakrishna here. Then Swami immediately falls at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. I personally think, not that Swamiji was not convinced that he was avatar. Many of us are not convinced even after reading all these things also. To make us convinced that Sri Ramakrishna was really an avatar, Swamiji has enacted this particular part of his life as a doubting Thomas. So, through this incident, we now clearly know that here was a person, in the person of Sri Ramakrishna, who was unique, could not be gauged who he is. He was greater than Rama, greater than Krishna, greater than Christ, greater than Buddha. When the greater was told to Swami Veereshwarananji once, what is Swami, you are calling Sri Ramakrishna is greater than Buddha, greater than Christ, what do you mean by that? Are they less than Sri Ramakrishna? If you say somebody is greater, the other is lesser than this. So Swami Veereshwarananji replied, no, it does not mean that Buddha was less than Sri Ramakrishna, or Christ was lesser than him, or Rama or Krishna was lesser than Sri Ramakrishna. Then what did Swami Vivekananda say? He is the greatest of the avatars. Swami Veereshwaranji said, you see one actor is there. He acts in the part of Rama in a drama. And then people will go and congratulate him. Oh, you are exactly looking like Rama. Excellent it was. Then next he comes as a Krishna in Mahabharata. Then they go, sir, you have excelled yourself. You are better than Rama. Then he is happy. He doesn't think he himself is of Rama also. When he is told you are better than Rama, you have excelled yourself. Yes, accept it. Without any offense. He is demeaned Rama. No, he did not demean. The Rama himself has come as a better person. So similarly, suppose he comes as Ramakrishna and say, and we go and congratulate him, sir, you have excelled yourself as Rama and Krishna and Buddha and Christ. Now he is the best. Nobody will be offended because the person to be offended is the same person whom we have praised. Same person has come. There is no question of offense. It is Sri Ramakrishna himself who was Rama, who was Krishna, who was Christ, who was Buddha. Now he has come in this form, taking all the best of the all previous avatars and adding something more to suit for this age. That is why Swami Vivekananda called him Avatar Varishta, a unique avatar. Just as we see his life, fantastic. He practices all sects of Hinduism. Actually he was born in a particular sect, so perhaps it was a Vaishnava sect. Khudiram must have been a Vaishnava because he was worshipping Raghuvira. So Raghuvira, Shitala and Shivalinga used to be there. Mainly all the names in Khudiram's family, you see, they are all Rama is there. So Ramlal was there, Ram Kumar was there, Shivaram was there, Ramlal's son. So he himself Khudiram, all Ram. So Sri Ramakrishna was also named Ramakrishna. So he was a Vaishnava group, he was born in the Vaishnava sect, let us say. But he practices all sects of Hinduism. Very rare. Even here in South we see the Nayanmars are there, Alvars are there. Alvars are devoted to Perumal, and the Nayanmars are devoted to Shiva. So they go in the same way. They don't bother to go. A Nayanmar does not go and then worship Vishnu. Though he has nothing against Vishnu. Similarly, Alvar has nothing against Shiva, but he does not. I am satisfied with this. Why I should go? I have already got enough of salary and I am perfectly happy here. Why should go and drop in the next man's company and then have you got any job? You don't want to ask. I have got already a job, I am satisfied with it. I don't want to drop in there. So none of the sadhakas went to practice the different sects. Sri Ramakrishna somehow or other, he finishes, as soon as he comes, comes from a Vaishnava background. He takes the Kali mantra and practices mother worship. Then afterwards Vaishnava tantra, afterwards Shaiva tantra, and all the tantras he finishes. Then in the Vedic religion, the Vedanta sadhana, all the sects of Hinduism he practices. Then afterwards he practices Christianity, practices Islam. And after all this, by his own experience, that from every religion he attains to the highest. So when he practices Christianity, he sees Christ. When he practices Islam, he sees the highest Allah in a highest form. Then when he practices all the different sects, he sees Krishna, he sees Rama, he sees all the Hanuman, he sees Sita, he sees Durga, he sees Kali. Every deity, every divine aspect of every sect, he sees. It is something unique. After seeing all this, he doesn't get attached to anyone. He loves all. But he says that God has got so many forms. Not only the divine forms, even the human forms are God himself. God has become the human forms also. Every human being, or for that matter, all beings, each one is a representative of God alone. I see God himself as manifested as the world and all its jivas. This is the statement of Sri Ramakrishna after realizing the highest. And the practical aspect of it was, so many religions were quarreling with one another. He said all religions lead to the same God. There is no second God. So each one calls him by his own name. And his famous example of 4 people going into 4 staircase into a lake and picking up water. One jug full of water. One fellow says it is water, another says it is aqua, another one says it is Pani, another one says it is Jal. So now in Tamil Nadu we say Tannir. So we may say all names, but water is the same, names will be different. Ekam Sat Viprabhavudha Vadanti. Veda said the one is God and he is called by many names. Many names means by name of Allah, Buddha, Christ or Zoroaster or Rama, Krishna, Durga, Kali, hundreds of names. Don't be carried away by names. All signify the same God. He brought this great idea of harmony in this modern age. In the modern age, the earlier statements of Ekam Sadhya Viprabhuda Vadanti of the Veda would not work. Because we don't have the history of how that Rishi uttered that one. One being is called by many names. We don't know anything about his history. Here we have a person who, like any one of us, gone through the practices of every religion and attained the highest in an intuitive way, in the yogic way, and seen the truth. And then says, I have practiced Islam, I have practiced Christianity, I have practiced different sects of Hinduism. There is only one God who is called by different names by different people of religion. Therefore all religions are so many paths. There need not be any quarrel. It is one religion and man calls God in his own way. So he is famous for the similes he gives, examples he gives, fantastic. One person is there in the home. Only one person who is the head of the home. He is called father by his son, his husband by his wife, and the earner, wage earner, and the man who owns all the property by his servant. So each one is calling him by different designation, but the person is only one. So this is so familiar we are, but we don't apply this one to religion. Sri Ramakrishna comes and tells us this great principle of harmony of religion. Today's world is on fire because of the lack of harmony of religion. You know it. America is afraid of Taliban. What is there in Taliban? It is just a fanatic idea of my religion alone is true, my God alone is true. What I say is alone true in the field of religion. This is disharmony of religion. Sri Ramakrishna has uttered 120 years back that there should be harmony because there is no reason for disharmony. His life itself was harmony. So this is one of his unique things. So this harmony of religion he practiced. And another great thing we see in his life, we have seen the great life of Rama. He was a householder God. Krishna, he was a householder God, great householder. Swami Vivekananda extolled Sri Krishna as the perfect householder, absolutely unattached to anything for the world, lived in the world like a tortoise, like a tortoise living in water, but keeping its eggs elsewhere, not keeping it with it at all, or living like a maid servant in a rich man's house. So each god, each avatar, either he belongs to the group of householders, or he belongs to like Shankaracharya or Buddha. They belong to the group of the sannyasis. Buddha gave up householdership and became monk. Sri Ramakrishna remained as a householder also, and he was considered a monk also. He was a monk because all the monks used to find in him greater manifestation of Brahmajnana, blazing knowledge of Brahman. He lived in God. He was not aware that he had a body. Always he is God himself speaking. He is as if he is the halo of God. The light of God is there wherever he stands. No human being is seen there. So this is the highest pinnacle of knowledge, shining everywhere, seeing everywhere only the Atman, seeing everywhere God alone. Wherever I see God alone, he says. You see, I see Latu having his hand on his cheek. Latu is sitting because Sri Ramakrishna is ill, so he is worried. So Latu is sitting with his hand up, with his cheek resting on his hand. So Sri Ramakrishna says, Latu is sitting in his pose. I see God himself is sitting like that. Wherever he sees God. What greater sadhu you can get is a living sannyasi. Her mother used to say, Sanyasinam patimavekshita modvijane. We sing in our Prata Kannada, we say mother went and saw him. Here my husband has become a sannyasi. She went to meet her husband and he has already become a sannyasi, living a perfect sannyasi's life. He lived as a sannyasi, but he never appeared like a sannyasi. He had his holy mother near him, so she used to cook for him. Mother used to serve him in every way, and he used to salute her whenever she used to serve him. When she would go, he would just salute her as if somebody has come and rendered him service. He must give them a thanks. So thank you when we say, like that he used to thank mother for every little thing she did. One day, when we say thanks, we are very grateful. We give great respect. One day, mother was going, so he thought somehow or other he was thinking deeply of something else. He thought that Lakshmi had come, his niece. So she was going. And when you go, please close the door and go. So he spoke it in two means singular. He spoke in singular. That means he always used to address mother in plural. Tum. But tui he addressed. So immediately when she said, yes, she said, by voice, he knew that mother has come. Oh, I am so sorry, I addressed you in a singular thing, which I have never done. Oh, please don't mind, please don't mind. Mother said, what is there? By mistake only I told you. What tell you did not tell? I don't mind it. Mother went away. But this person is worrying the whole day. Goes in the night and then goes and tells. You see, the whole day, say I was miserable, thinking I have addressed you in a singular. So a singular way term, I should not have done. Did I offend you? Mother was aghast. So mother used to tell him, such an ideal husband, who did not even beat me with a flower. Perhaps the wife liked to be beaten. So much better, much worse. But mother was feeling sorry. He did not beat me even with a flower. So ideal husband, ideal householder in him, ideal sannyas in him. Something unique. Na bhuto, na bhavishyati. It was never. Perhaps it never will be. So this is the uniqueness of Sri Ramakrishna. Householders used to consider that he is the perfect householder. Sannyasis used to consider he is the perfect sannyasi. When Totapari comes and sees Sri Ramakrishna sitting on the banks of, on the stair of the leading to Ganga, Totapari alights from the boat. He looks at this young man. Then he says, here is a person. If I can instruct him, he may realize. At least in a very short time he will be able to realize the highest in Vedanta, that is Brahman. So I should teach him Brahmajnana. So he walks himself to Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is just sitting like that. Then he comes and asks, will you learn Vedanta from me? Here is a Vedantin, a sannyasin, who lived a sannyasin life for 40 years. He has attained to the highest knowledge of Brahman. So he has come. He sees in Sri Ramakrishna the highest sannyasin living. So he says, will you learn Vedanta from me if I teach you? I don't know, my mother knows. He thought his mother was given him birth. All right, you go bring permission from your mother. I would like to teach you Vedanta. You will learn. I am sure that you will be able to learn. Instead of going to his house, he went into the temple. Then Totapuri was aghast. If I had gone to his house, it was a little natural thing. This fellow is going to mother's temple, he is so superstitious. He is going and worshipping this idol, this stone idol. So he is there. All this superstition, I must make him give up. That only by teaching him Vedanta. He is a real adhikari or a candidate for Vedanta. And we all know the history, how he teaches Vedanta. As soon as he initiates him into sannyasa, mantra, immediately he gets into the knowledge of Brahman, the highest samadhi, which Totapuri had taken 40 years to achieve. In one day he achieves. For 3 days he is merged in it. Totapuri gets afraid. What is this? Is he dead? Dead or what? Once and for all he is gone and 3 days he is not coming down. Then when Sri Ramakrishna comes down, Totapuri says, Kya Devi Maya, Kya Devi Maya. What divine miracle it is. That a person As soon as he receives the instructions and he goes into Brahmajnana, there is something extraordinary in this man. So Sri Ramakrishna himself makes him understand there is something extraordinary. The next day or after a few days, he finds the Totapuri is brushing his lota, the vessel by which he uses for drinking water. So it was made up of ordinary material, maybe bell material. So that bell metal he has to scrub every day to keep it shining. So Sri Ramakrishna goes and asks, do you wash this lota every day? Yes. Why do you wash every day? No, it should be shining. If I don't wash it, it just to get rusted and it loses its shine. Suppose it is made up of gold, does it require scrubbing every day? Immediately Totapuri says, yes, a gold vessel like you does not require scrubbing. So this requires scrubbing. And so Totapuri used to say, just as you have to scrub your bell metal vessel every day to keep it shining, you must meditate every day to keep your mind pure. So when he says, you are a gold metal, you don't have to scrub every day, he meant both. You are an avatar, you don't require meditation like us. You are already, yes, yogi of yogis. Your yoga itself personified. This unique sannyasi, unique householder in one man, one person, we cannot imagine. So that is why many of the authors write, we have seen great people becoming sannyasis, giving up their family. And we have seen people living great householders, not taking to sannyas. Here was a man who becomes a sannyasi, but keeps his wife also with him. And wife says, I have never seen a greater sannyasi than this person. Fantastic. This uniqueness we see in Sri Ramakrishna. That's why Sri Ramakrishna himself used to say about himself, I am like a dry matchstick, he used to say. Dry matchstick. If you just strike once, it catches fire and burns. So Sri Ramakrishna used to say, my mind is like that. Just if you say Krishna or Rama or Jesus or Buddha, immediately he is in Buddha. He is having the sight of Buddha. He is merged in the knowledge of Buddha. That was his state. He used to compare himself as I am a dry matchstick. And somebody looked at him and then said, he is possessed of God. We have seen people possessed of ghosts. When the man is possessed of ghosts, all the way he is talking about ghosts, he is abnormal, he cannot be admitted into a normal society at all. He is unique by himself, he is separate. Somebody called him as he is possessed of God, he said. God is always on him. You cannot consider him at any time as an ordinary being. Anybody who goes near him, immediately he feels, oh, I am in the presence of God. So this one, Sri Ramakrishna, he used to call himself, this is not an ordinary Shivalinga. It is a Swayambhu Linga, used to say. He goes to Howrah. Howrah is sitting in the veranda. You know Howrah is the villain of the drama of Sri Ramakrishna. This fellow, when Sri Ramakrishna is practicing genuine and teaching genuine spiritual practices, this fellow, just by the side in the veranda, is sitting and showing all types of hypocritic things. So he was having a big japmala and doing japa. Sri Ramakrishna suddenly goes and stands before him. What are you doing? And then he is doing japa. Sri Ramakrishna gets into an abstracted mood. He says, Mother, he is talking to Mother. Mother, he is here, near me. When people come here, suddenly they get the highest knowledge. This fellow is doing japa. What a mean-minded fellow he is. He is talking to Mother. What a mean-minded fellow is he? He is standing, he is sitting next to me for so many weeks and so many months, and he is doing japa. Then he goes to him and then says, will you give me that japawala? Shall I do japa? Then he says, yes sir. Then he says, no, I cannot do japa with right hand. Give me with the left hand, I will do it. Left hand we use when we think something is very light. Something is serious, then we use the right hand. Then it is light. As somebody comes there, say they want you to give something. A small chap is disturbing you. You take something from the left hand and give it. You use the left hand. No, I cannot use the right hand. Give. He said japa is a very insignificant. I will do it with the left hand. All right. He gives the japmala. Sri Ramakrishna takes it in the left hand. Not even, he has not counted even one bead. He gets into samadhi. Finished. So no japa, nothing. He is in the highest samadhi, merged in God. Howrah is simply dumbfounded, dazed. What sort of a person I am seeing here? He touches the japmala with left hand and he is in samadhi. This is Sri Ramakrishna. That's why he says, after coming down from samadhi, what? Me to do japa? See, it is a very, very small thing. This is not an ordinary linga. This is a Swayambhu linga. What about himself he uses words when he read those things? And in another place he says, I am like a ship. Ship he compares. When an ordinary person is there, so he is unable to cross himself a big river, whereas a ship carries thousands of people from this side to that side without feeling any weight. So like they are the avatars. And he says, I am like a ship. So this was Sri Ramakrishna. So simple, but extraordinary, very difficult to fathom him. He used to say, show the cement floor. If you go to Dakshineshwar, now they have put some marble slabs. Earlier, it was a red cement, the usual red cement in the old houses. So he shows the cement floor of his room and then says, I am like this. It looks an ordinary cement floor, but if you want to break it, you have to break and break and break. Date after date you will not be able to break this. Such powerful stuff it is. So it is deceptive. From outside you don't know the strength of this. This is also like this. You will not be able to gauge. By looking from outside, you will not be able to gauge who I am. That is the uniqueness of Sri Ramakrishna. Just imagine, he comes along with him. So many avatars have come before him. So Rama came, Krishna came, Buddha came, Jesus came. They all brought their own followers. We don't know anything about any great thing about their followers. About Sri Ramakrishna's followers we know. The followers of Sri Ramakrishna, the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna who became sannyasis, 5 of them were Ishwara Kotis. 5 of them. That means each one of them would have been an avatar of himself. So 5 avatars are there. Another 2 from the apostles of Jesus Christ. Ramakrishna-Nanda and Sharadananda. Shashi and Sharad. 2 other Ishwara Kotis. 7 Ishwara Kotis. Plus, he says that Maharaj used to say, he has made me Ishwara Koti. I don't know how he is made Ishwara Koti, but Maharaj, he is personification of truthfulness. He says, he has made me Ishwara Koti. 8 Ishwara Koti plus the divine power, Mother herself has come with it. This is another uniqueness. You cannot compare him with any avatar behind. With such power, coming with such power. Divine Mother herself with 8 Ishwara Kotis and all of them to spread this message. And what is the way of spreading his message? Just as he spread, they lived their life. Whoever went to them, they got transformed. So that is how Sri Ramakrishna's message spreads. Sri Ramakrishna's unique way of spreading message is, live yourself. You have to live the life and then tell it to others to follow what you do, then only the real message can be given. Because he never believed in the dogmas of religion. Oh, I believe in Bible, I believe in Zindavesta, I believe in Vedas. That will not do. You will not become a religious man. Are you trying to realize the highest that has been told in the scripture? That is, are you ready to realize God by sacrificing everything, the worldly in you, and then practicing the spiritual disciplines and attain to the highest? If you are ready to do it, you are a religious man. Otherwise you are not. Mere dogma, believing in dogmas or believing such and such a person. I believe in Christ, I believe in Krishna. But it will not do. If you believe in Krishna, follow Krishna. If you believe Ramakrishna, follow Ramakrishna. Religion is realization. That is, Swami Vivekananda used to say again and again, It is a behest from Swami Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna never believed in a religion that is not realization itself. He himself used to ask anybody, if anybody is teaching religion, he would call him, have you realized God? Then he says, no sir, I have not realized, but I have read scriptures. What will your scriptures do? It cannot convert anybody. If you have not realized God, all your scriptural teaching is useless. Go and do some sadhana. Realize something of yourself. Then go and preach. This was the condition. So Sri Ramakrishna did it. His direct disciple, Holy Mother, they all did it. And that is how it spread in our country. Later on it went outside. When Swami Vivekananda went outside, people used to see religion living in him. When people used to see him speak on the platform, they would get melted into his ideas. Swamiji was speaking in an assembly in the West. He found the whole audience are melting away into his ideas. All of their heads are becoming blank. And all the ideas of Swamiji is flooding into their hearts. Their whole conscious and unconscious mind is getting filled with the ideas of Swamiji. Swamiji suddenly stopped the lecture. Then people thought he had forgotten his lecture. He simply came down. Then they went and asked him, one of them asked, sir, did you forget your lecture? No, not I forget. All of you are forgetting yourself. In my thoughts, I don't want to do that. I want all of you to be independent, accept what I say rationally. Then, on your own voluntary effort, you should assimilate. I don't want just to make you melt into my mold. This is the way Sri Ramakrishna's disciples taught. Swamiji, wherever he used to go, he came to Madras. Shingarvel Mudaliyar, he was an agnostic, was a chemistry professor. He did not believe in God. I don't believe. Swamiji was telling in one of his classes, when I am in the high ecstasy, ecstatic state, that means when I am samadhi, if anyone touches, he will become a monk, he said. Whoever he may be, he has to give up all the worldly desires. Worldly desires will go from him, and he will become like me, a monk. Then Shingarvel Mudaliyar said, I will test. Then Swamiji warned him, don't do that. Don't do that. You are a householder already. You are having 2 daughters. One of his granddaughters was there. He was a teacher in our Sarada school. She has retired. So the Shingarvel Mudaliyar, he said, I must test. Because he was in those times an agnostic and a science teacher. Alright. One day Swamiji was in ecstasy. He was speaking, he went into ecstasy. Then Shingarvel Mudaliyar went and touched him. And then afterwards Swamiji came down. And others reported, Maharaj, he just tested you today. When you were in ecstasy, he has touched your feet and holding your feet for some time. My son, what have you done? Now it is done. You cannot remain as a householder. Just Swamiji has left for America. Just not even a few months. This man is writing letter after letter. Swamiji, please permit me. I want to become a monk. I want to become a monk. He says, don't be in a hurry. You have got your family. You have got your children. Make some things for them safe so that they can be comfortably there. Afterwards, everything will come in time. Don't be in a hurry. Goes on, oh Swami, I want to become a monk. I want to become a monk. And he did become a monk. This is Swamiji. Living personality, living spirituality. This is the way Swami, all the direct disciples and Holy Mother, they preached. And that is what is being preached in the mission also. May not be in that degree of excellence. The method is the same. The people inside the mission, both the devotees, householder and monks of this order. Swami Vivekananda called this order as Ramakrishna Sangha. Ramakrishna Sangha consists of both sannyasis and householders. Sannyasis and householders together form the Ramakrishna Sangha, the order of Sri Ramakrishna. And both of us believe, whether we are householders or sannyasis, that we should live the life ourselves and then only we can tell others. You come to Sri Ramakrishna, we have attained peace. We have got so much of protection from Sri Ramakrishna. All our restlessness of our mind is gone. We feel that we have got the real religion. Real religion has nothing to do with your money or with your name or fame. Real religion must give you peace of heart, peace of mind and strength of mind. A tremendous faith. We have no fear of death. And a tremendous faith There is nothing in this world which you cannot face with the name of God. So real religion must make us face this life boldly, live in independence, live with liberty, live with peace and joy and courage when we live in this world, and fear of death we should have none, because we are not going to die, we are souls. These two ideas must come into a real religious man. He is not afraid of death because he is the child of God. He will not die. Just at the time of death, he will live. He will awake from one sleep and get into the higher state. So he goes with the lap of God. That is our devotee's thing. We are leaving this world and going to see Ramakrishna. One lady was there. One cripple, Miss Kriplani. She was a teacher in Bombay. She was affected with cancer. I went and saw her 8 days back. She said, Swami, I have been affected with cancer. All my people are afraid of it. I am not afraid. She is affected by cancer. All the people in the house, they are afraid. She says, I am not afraid. Then I was just looking at her. I didn't tell. There, why I am not afraid? Do you know Swami? You see there. And there she has kept the Swami Yatishwaranandaji's picture, her guru. And then Sri Ramakrishna Mother and Swamiji. They are there. I am going to go to them. What is it to be afraid? After 8 days, I heard she passed away exactly as she had said. Simply she was looking at the picture of Sri Ramakrishna, closed her eyes and she went away. This fearlessness for death and joy and courage and steadiness, peace must come into our existing life. Both this life in this world and spiritual life, both must be strong. This is real religion. This is Sri Ramakrishna. He teaches us. And the tremendous boost he gave to the women all over the world, especially the degraded state of the women were there at his time. How much of freedom, how much of dignity, how much of respect, and to what level of knowledge he took them. He made Holy Mother the president of the order of Sri Ramakrishna. She became the president of the order, undeclared. Lok Bal Gangadhar Tilak was called the undeclared king of that. So like that, Holy Mother was undeclared president of the Ramakrishna order. Ramakrishna order of monks. For 34 years she conducted. No president of his order could take a decision without getting her permission and final seal over it. And a woman reached to that level. That means the whole humanity, the women of the whole human beings, everybody will come up now holding to the ideal of Mother. This ideal of Mother Sri Ramakrishna gave to this world. He gave this Ramakrishna order as a material manifestation of that infinite spirit of Sri Ramakrishna. We cannot have Sri Ramakrishna spiritual dimension. We cannot see always. But his physical manifestation is in the Sangha, in the order. His order means his monks, his devotees associated in centers like this. Each center is the place where Sri Ramakrishna himself is there. So if you help a center, if you see a center prosper, you are helping Sri Ramakrishna himself prosper there. What does Sri Ramakrishna want? He wants his message to be accepted by everyone. Everybody should take to his teaching and derive peace for himself, derive joy for himself, live perfectly in this world and also make spiritual progress. So for this, his message is to be spread. So simply by books you cannot spread. You have to live the life of Sri Ramakrishna. So that is what is happening in all our centers. We may be small in number. Somebody comes and says, Swami, we have got 1,800 centers in the whole world. Just about 30 years back, one person has come up and he is telling he has got 1,800 centers. But we are not that ambitious. We are 1,000 Swamis working for the last 110 years. We have got only 140 plus 70, 210 centers only. We tell the real truth. What do you mean by saying 1,800 centers? All bogus. So, real spirituality can be carried out or spread by people living that life, whether they are householders or monks. Looking at them, others will be attracted. And they will also realize the real benefits of religion. The religion that gives you peace, let others also in peace. You live in peace. You carry peace with you wherever you go. So Sri Ramakrishna has given us an order like that, which can be taken to every nook and corner. Swami Vivekananda wanted a center of Sri Ramakrishna in every village. That is the message of Sri Ramakrishna to be taken to every village. There they would see that those people who live in the light of Sri Ramakrishna's teaching, they are really living a very comfortable life in this world, and they are at peace within themselves, they are at peace with the world. So everybody would come into that one. This is what Sri Ramakrishna wanted. So I only say every time, Sri Ramakrishna has his greatest gift to humanity. You have come only hardly 10 kilometers or 8 kilometers, and you have spent from morning 4:45 to now it is 8:45, almost 16 hours here in the spiritual atmosphere, staying in Chennai. You have not gone to Kankal or to Vrindavan or to Rameswaram or anywhere. You are sitting in Chennai, this metropolitan town, and you are spending 16 hours round, merged in spirituality. This is the gift of Sri Ramakrishna. He has brought spirituality to your doors. He has taken his spirituality to doors of every one small town, some Kamlu, one small place. There we have a center. Kadapa is one of the very poorest districts where people eat grass even now when there is drought. There we have opened a center. Sri Ramakrishna is sitting there and people have started coming there. I was there in Kankurgachi in our Calcutta center. Now it's a big center. Once upon a time, in the 80s, it was not that big. So I went there. The Swamiji in charge was a very, very enlightened person, Vibhuti Maharaj. So Vibhuti Maharaj, he was the Akhandanandaji's disciple, a very highly spiritual person. So when I went there, early morning he took me onto the first floor of the building. Early morning it was dusk. So then when we went there, he said, "Look in front, what do you see here?" He asked me. So I said, "Yes, I see a chimney. It is a factory chimney," he said. "This is what Sri Ramakrishna has done to this world." What is this world? You see, we Swamis should have been in Kashi, or Vrindavan, or Hardwar, or Uttar Kashi, or perhaps Gangotri or Yamunotri. We are being put behind this factory. Why? Because factory people cannot go to Uttar Kashi to meet you. So you stay behind them. Let them come to you. Every evening these factory people come to you. And then they attend my lectures here. And they hear about Sri Ramakrishna, hear about Vedanta, hear about Gita, which you hear only in Hardwar or Kashi. This is Sri Ramakrishna's gift. He has brought spirituality to our doors. So we must be grateful for him. And lastly, the most practical part of what Sri Ramakrishna says is, he says, religion is living a few fundamental values of life. Sri Ramakrishna gave us 4 fundamental values. The value of truth, value of purity, value of selfless service, value of faith in our own divinity and faith in God. These 4 values, if we have, you will be successful in worldly life also. You will be successful in spiritual life also. Sri Ramakrishna is the person who reconciled the worldly life and spiritual life, because common values for both. If you are truthful, you will be revered in this world itself. People whom we revere today, we take Gandhi Adigal today. So Gandhi is past, almost 70 years back he passed away. Even today we call him Gandhi Adigal, Mahatma Gandhi. Why? Man was truthful. Truth gives you the real, a sort of eternal glory and respect. So truthfulness, he said, even in worldly life, all the business people, they run behind a person who is sincere. Sincerity is truthfulness only. You want a sincere CEO, Swamiji. You want a sincere head of the department. You want a sincere manager of this one. Sincerity is truthfulness. Truthfulness is good for this worldly life also. It is good for spiritual life also. Similarly, purity. A person who is friendly with everyone, who feels everybody belongs to him, he belongs to everybody. He is a pure person. He has got noble thoughts always. So this is good for society as well as the spiritual life also. Similarly, selfless service. More selfless we are, more people come to us. More selfish we are, we go on boasting about our ego, everybody will run away. So somebody comes to you, you go on telling, I did this, I did that. Next day they will never come at all. So why did they not come? I did not tell anything. You need not tell anything. When you go on boasting yourself, automatically that I will drive them away. See, this selflessness, when they say, no, I did not do, so and so did. So and so did. It is a beautiful thing. Who did it? So and so did. I did not do it. They will come to you again to know more. So egotism drives away people. So he says, this selflessness must come into us. And faith in our divinity, faith in God. We are part and parcel of God. I am not a sinner. Swamiji was averse to this teaching of whatever scripture which says that you are a sinner. It is a standing libel on humanity. We are children of God, immortal bliss. So how can we be sinners? We are the children of immortal bliss. Amritasya putraha. Sri Ramakrishna said, believe in this. You cannot be a sinner, he said. Girishchandra goes to Sri Ramakrishna. Don't you call me a sinner, he said. How can I call you? You are the child of mother. Girish repeats again, don't you call me a sinner? Whole society calls me. How can you be a sinner? You are the child of mother. Third time. And the third time also when Sri Ramakrishna said, Girish fell at his feet. This man is seeing child of God in everywhere, except unless he is himself a God, he could not see like that. He falls at his feet and he becomes his disciple. Later on he repents. Oh, I became his disciple and tried to reform myself. I should have done much more sins and gone to him. Because he was such a powerful man, he completely washed off all my sins. Now I am only purity personified. When Swami Sri Ramakrishna once, he goes to Dakshineshwar in the beginning days, Sri Ramakrishna asked him, go and take Ganga bath and come. Today is a very good day. Today is a Dashara day. Go and take bath and come. All the devotees are doing it. No, Ganga cannot wash my sins. There is so many sins in me. Ganga itself will be polluted. So I will not take bath. 2 times, 3 times Sri Ramakrishna says, go and take bath. Afterwards, Girish goes with great reluctance. Says, all right. Anyway, for you are asking me just 3 times. For your sake, I will go and take bath. He takes a dip and comes. That day is over. After some time, Sri Ramakrishna leaves this world and go away. After some years, Girish Chandra Ghosh is going daily from his Calcutta house and taking bath in Ganga and returning. So the devotees noticed. One of them was daring enough. He went and stopped Girish when he was returning from Ganga. He said, sir, I remember very well, Sri Ramakrishna asked you to go and take bath in Ganga. You refused to go. Saying that Ganga cannot wash my impurities, I will not go. And now you yourself are going and taking bath. What's the matter? Then Girish said, shall I tell you the truth? He said, yes. I go to Ganga, get inside Ganga and tell Ganga, Mother, I am taking dip in you, not to wash my sins. There are no sins in me. They have been washed down by Sri Ramakrishna. It's only Sri Ramakrishna living in this body of purity. I have come to give my purity to you. Every day I give purity to Ganga and come back. This is the power Sri Ramakrishna is. Sri Ramakrishna is that power. He can make the worst sinner take him to this height even before our eyes. It is not Girish Chandra got left this world and became a saint or an angel in heaven. In this world itself he became a saint of the highest order. He used to say, if I lift my hand, I know it is not I, but Sri Ramakrishna lifts my hand. This level, his Girish Ghosh could be raised. How can I or you say that we are sinners? There is no place for sin. There is no place to think that we are not divine. Sri Ramakrishna gave that as the 4th biggest value. Never think that you are sinner. Never think you are weak. Never think you are forlorn. Never think you are hopeless. You are the child of God. Always remember. So he gave these 4 great tenets. Truth, purity, selfless service and divinity of ourselves. and divinity ourselves means we are part and parcel of God. These four values let us bring into our life. We will be following Sri Ramakrishna. We will be doing good to this world. We will live a good life in this world. We will progress also in spiritual life. Go on this very, very thrice blessed day, as they say. Let us pray to Sri Ramakrishna. Let him make us, wherever we are, whatever we are, let him raise us from the low state where we are in spirituality to the high state of spirituality, so that our life in this world also becomes blessed and our spiritual life also blossoms. By His grace, may we live peacefully and joyfully in this world. Help others also to live peacefully and joyfully. And may we have no fear of death. May we have always that constant feeling that Sri Ramakrishna is holding us on His lap, always, which is true. So may Sri Ramakrishna bless us all with this conviction, with this realization. Niranjanam nityamanantarupam bhaktanukampadhrita vigraham vai Ishāvataram parameshamidhyam tam Ramakrishnam shirasa namāmah.